I struggled with acne for over 6 years. I had acne, hyperpigmentation, skin discoloration. I'd even used some products that bleached my skin really, really bad. Like I had burns on my face. At some point, I was ready to give up because I'd used everything, I had spent money, and I was not seeing any changes. But just as I was about to give up, I said, let me try one product for the very last time. Guess what? It changed the game. Do you want to know what product that is? Stay tuned.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Motrayo and this is another video. So in today's video we are going to be talking about how I achieved my dream skin and how you can too. The products I use to achieve my perfect skin is tretinoin, and if not used properly it can damage your skin. One important thing you should know is that tretinoin, it purges your skin, it peels your skin, it gives you skin redness, so you have to be prepared if you want to use tretinoin. And some people mistake tretinoin with retinol. Retinol is very mild. It's the milder version of tretinoin. And retinol takes time to work. Like it doesn't work like immediately. Retinol can take months before you see the results. Like it's very slow to action. Unlike tretinoin, tretinoin is very fast to action. You can start seeing results with tretinoin in weeks or in a month. But with retinol, it takes a lot of time. Retinol gives you more dramatic results. Let me give you like a little history about my skin. I started breaking out, I think, sometime 2019, and I didn't know what to use. I kept using different products and it further damaged my skin. My skin went from this to this. Like you can see for yourself, like what my skin had gone through. At some point, my skin literally was bleaching, like I was becoming a white person. I'd used different things and I'd gotten like tired, and I said, I'm not going to use anything again. But I was just like, let me try one last thing that I've always been running away from. Like just like you, I always run away from tretinoin because I'm like, this thing that people always talk about, but I'm like, I think this is my last resort. Then I proceeded to getting, tretinoin, and look at where we are today. The hype on tretinoin is very real, but you need to know how to use it and when to use it. So for tretinoin, you don't use tretinoin every day. You use tretinoin 1 to 2 times in a week. So if you use tretinoin today, you're not using it the next day, you're not using it the third day, you're using it on the fourth day. So you have to give it at least 2 days space for it to work. And for you to achieve that perfect skin, you don't have to touch your face. Like some of you always like touching your face, picking your face. Some of you still use your body towel on your face. For me, I've not used anything towel on my face in probably like 2 or 3 years. I let my face air dry. So after I shower, I leave my face to air dry. And one other thing is when you're using tretinoin, you have to make sure that you're using a product like a face cleanser that does not contain any active at all. So when you're using tretinoin, the night you're using tretinoin, you're using a face cleanser that does not contain any active. And when you use it, you use your tretinoin, pea-sized amount of tretinoin, and then you're going to go in with your moisturizer. So some people do it that way, or some people use the sandwich method. They apply moisturizer first, tretinoin, then moisturizer. Or some other people use tretinoin and moisturizer, they mix it together, then they apply it to their skin. I already washed my skin with my cleanser, so the next thing I want to do is use tretinoin with everybody so that you can see how you can apply your tretinoin on your face. My face is very dry and very tight. Like I can feel the tightness of my face because of this tretinoin. It's very tight. Tretinoin is one very active product. It's going to work. It's going to give you the result that you want. But one, you have to be patient with it and you have to use it the right way. You don't abuse tretinoin. If you abuse tretinoin, your skin is going to burn, like it's going to burn visibly. I've seen videos of people who went through, burnt skin, and purging is very normal. For tretinoin, you have to be very patient. I started using tretinoin in October 2024, and this is my skin in May 2025. I actually started seeing results very early, and I was very patient because why not? Like I've tried other things, like this one I really needed it to work, and it did the magic for me. Like my skin is always glowing. Tretinoin is only used at night. You don't use tretinoin during the day because during the day it's sunny and all of that, and you don't want to get all that into your skin because tretinoin is very potent. Like it's very strong. You don't need sun on it. And there are 3 strengths of tretinoin. There's 0.01, that one is the highest strength. It's very strong. There's the 0.05, that's the mid strength, and there's 0.025, that's the lowest strength. So if you're somebody with sensitive skin, I would advise you go for the 0.025. That one is very low in strength. And if you have combination skin and like normal skin, your skin is not so sensitive, I want to stress enough for the first time, you can also introduce with that 0.025. But I started with 0.05. This is it here. So those are the strengths, that tretinoin comes in. And you have to be very careful which one you are using so as not to damage your skin. When you start using tretinoin, you have to use your sunscreen the next day, because even you are going to feel it. Your skin is going to be very, very tight, and your skin is going to either be peeling or be purging, and you need, something strong like sunscreen to, protect your skin from the sun, because your skin is exposed, the pores and everything. You have to protect your skin from the sun, and you have to minimize like the products that you use during the day. For me, when I started using tretinoin, my products are just probably like 4 or 5 combined. So when I wash my face, I use my toner, I use my vitamin C serum, I use my moisturizer and sunscreen. That's just about it. Like, I've thrown all the other active products away. Only tretinoin is the active ingredient in my skincare routine and my face wash. So on the day I'm not using, on the night I'm not using tretinoin, I use an active product at night and I use an active product in the morning. Then I just balance it with the other ones that I've mentioned. So before I forget, let's just quickly do my nighttime routine. I already showered and I've already washed my face, and I've left my face to dry. So once I apply the tretinoin, I'm going to leave it to sit for like 5 minutes before I now go in my moisturizer. I use simple moisturizer, by the way, so let's quickly do that. This is the tretinoin, and like I said, we're applying a pea-sized amount, like something very small. So can you guys see? It's dripping, so I don't want it to fall. Pea-sized amount, just apply it here. Yeah, just something small. Then just, you know rub it around your face and try to avoid your under eye area. You don't want it under your eye because it's actually very, very strong and very potent. You don't want it under your eye. So I just do that and I leave it for 5 minutes. I time myself. After 5 minutes, then I go in with my simple moisturizer, and that's about it. That's everything I do for tretinoin, which my tretinoin. So if you want a very, very glowy skin, just don't be scared. Like, just throw all your fear, throw it into the bin, because I trust me, all the money you are going to spend on all this one, that one, that one. I don't want to mention products right now. All the money you are going to spend, it will only come to waste if you have like severe acne, hyperpigmentation. Like, let me remind you again, my skin went from this to this. So you can see what I've gone through, and I'm sure what I'm saying, to be very honest. Like, a few persons have asked me, like, what did you use? What did you use? At some point, my friend was recommending to me adapalene or something like that. And when I checked the price, I kid you not, it was super expensive. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to start something that I'm going to struggle, or I'm going to be buying it and I'm going to be crying like, what is this? Like, who did this to my skin? No, I'm not going to go for something that is way too expensive. Then I'm like, let me just give this tretinoid the one and last chance, because of course I was about to give up on skincare, like total completely. I'm like, anything else to happen to my skin should just happen to it. Like, I was so done. Like, I was so done. So I'm like, let me just use it. And guess what? It worked. Maybe it's a thing of mindset, or maybe not, I don't know, but it worked and it has been working for me so far. So yeah, tretinoin is only used at night, and you have to, use it days interval. You don't use it like every day. Use it today, you don't use it tomorrow. So I've used the tretinoid this night. I'm not going to use it tomorrow night and next tomorrow night. I'm going to use it on the fourth, night, so that I allow it to work, it enters my skin and all of that. And my skin is still peeling as well. When I use it, I see it peel, and I enjoy the peeling process. Just remove the dead skin, the dirtiness on your skin. It just, brings out everything, and it just leaves you glowing. So if you are ready, just don't be scared. Just take that leap of faith. Like, it's been working for everybody, it's going to work for you too. Just, leave retinol will do its work well. I use retinol, I use CeraVe retinol, and it didn't work for me, to be honest. I'm sure if I should check my starch, I'm still going to have it. Retinol didn't work for me. I'm like, let me just do this one last. When you just hang on, you're holding on one thing, you're hanging on one thing, like, if this one doesn't work, and that's it, I'm done. And that was what happened to me. And guess where we are today? So this is your sign to buy Tretinoin. And Tretinoin is not expensive at all. This one I bought for about 4,000 naira Nigeria, right? 4,000 or 5,000 naira, I can't remember. It's super affordable. It's not expensive at all, and it gets the job done. And that's if you use it correctly. So as you are using your Tretinoin at night, make sure that the products you are using during the day are also very potent, and they can work to solve your skincare problems. Because so it's time to apply my moisturizer. So I just do this much, and then I just put it here. There's so much here. Just apply it in a circular motion, you know and then this time around you can extend it to your under eye area and to your neck area, because it's not strong anymore. You've already added moisturizer to it. So this time around you can always extend it to your under eye and to your neck area. So yeah, tretinoin alone cannot solve all your skincare problems. So as you're using tretinoin, yeah, you also have to use other products that will do the work for you. So I hope that you try tretinoin today, throw that fear away, and you're going to achieve your own glowy skin as well. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.